Okay, this video might be a little shitty because I don't do this shit to stream to you guys to get you guys to pay me or run my followers up or subscribers or none of that. I do this to provide the information out. You guys run it viral if you want to. So, I want to get this out pretty quick because I haven't heard nothing about this yet. On September 27, 2022, it looks like the feds did a sweep through the banks and they all got fined. You see, UBS Financial Services, Deutsche Bank, Cantor and Fitzgerald, Credit Suisse, No Moral Securities, Morgan Stanley, Jefferies, Goldman Sachs, BofA, Citigroup, and Barclays all have fucking got fined here. And this is all public information listed on the SEC website. They're all being fined for as you can read through yourself. I'll just try to explain. From January 2018 to September 2021, employees sent and received off-channel communications that related to the business of the brokers, dealers, and registered investment advisors operated by the respective respondents. Respondents did not maintain or preserve the subsequent majority of these written communication. Respondents' failures were firm-wide and involved employees at all levels of authority. So this means executives, people just coming in the door, being hired. They was all improperly communicating outside of what they're supposed to be doing. Respondent supervisors who were responsible for preventing misconduct among junior employees routinely communicated off-channel using their own personal devices. In fact, dozens of managing directors across the firms and senior supervisors responsible for implementing the firm's policies and procedures and for overseeing employees' compliance with these policies and procedures themselves failed to comply with the firm's policies by communicating using a non-firm approved method of their personal devices about the firm's broker-dealer and investment advisor businesses. So basically they was sharing information outside of what they're supposed to be doing, relating to having emails with the company, devices with the company in which they're supposed to be providing information. They was doing this on their own personal communications, which we all know has the power to be hacked, and personal information could be leaked out. That's why there's things like this preventing them from doing so. But if you go back, well, hold on. Let me scroll down first and show you what the fines are. Respondents shall, within 14 days of entry of this order, pay a civil money penalty jointly and severely in the amount of $125 million to the Security Exchange Commission for transfer to the general fund. So, they're being charged $125 million for breaking this policy. And every one of these is the same thing. Every one of these banks are being charged for the same thing. Blah, blah, blah. Failed to, yeah, it's all the same. $125 million fine. Go back. Let's go Goldman Sachs, one of the biggest banks out there. Goldman Sachs employees sent and received off-channel communications related to the business of broker-dealer operated by Goldman Sachs. As it said in the last one, even the senior supervisors responsible for supervising junior employees themselves failed to comply with the firm's policies by communicating using non-firm approved methods of personal devices about the firm's broker-dealer business. So the biggest bank in the United States itself is breaking these privacy protection policies that the SEC has in place to protect our information. Again, $125 million fine. All these banks are being charged $125 million. These notices just went out September 27th. So This information should be available, but it is not. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there. Like I said, I don't do this as a regular stream. I just want to get this information out the best way I knew how. Feds did a sweep. Go ahead and have your own speculation about it, but the banks got hit hard last week.